I checked in just after midnight. The town was small, one of those places that didn't even have a real name anymore. Just a faded sign on the edge of the highway that said, "Welcome." No population count, no motto. The rain hadn't stopped for hours. I was cold, soaked, and exhausted. My phone was nearly dead, and the last gas station had closed before I even reached it. So when I saw the glowing vacancy sign flickering above a rundown hotel, I didn't think, I just pulled in. The lobby was warm, too warm, stale air that clung to my skin like sweat. The desk clerk sat motionless behind a dusty counter, eyes locked on me before I even opened the door. He didn't blink, just stared. I gave him my name. He didn't ask for ID, just handed me a tarnished brass key and said, "Room 306. I paused. "Third floor?" He nodded, slow like it took effort. No elevator. Of course. Just a winding staircase with creaky steps that echoed like screams swallowed in cloth. The hallway was dim, carpet so old it turned up at the corners, faint stains that could have been wine or something else. When I reached the door marked 306, something felt wrong, like static in the air. The number was faded, scratched, as if someone had tried to remove it. The key turned with a soft click, and the smell hit me. Rotting fruit, sweet, sour, moldy. Underneath that, mildew and something coppery like rust or blood. I stepped inside, dim lamp in the corner, old wallpaper peeling in wide strips. The bed was made, but the sheets were stained in places, yellow, brown, the kind of stains you don't ask questions about. Then I heard it, the shower, running. I froze. The front desk hadn't mentioned anyone else. I hadn't passed a single soul in the hallway. I called out, softly at first. "Hello? Someone in there?" Nothing. The water continued to pour. I stepped toward the bathroom, hand trembling as it reached for the knob. My skin felt cold, my ears ringing. Every part of me screamed to leave. But I opened the door. Steam billowed out in thick clouds, curling into the room like smoke from a fire long dead. The shower was running, but no one was in it. I reached out to turn it off, and that's when I saw the mirror. Words were written on the fogged-up glass, letters traced by a finger. "Why are you back?" My legs nearly gave out. I stumbled backward, heart hammering. I hadn't been here before. I'd never stepped foot in this town, this room. At least, not that I remembered. I didn't wait to find out more. I ran, down the hall, down the stairs, each step louder than the last. The lobby felt colder now, empty. The desk clerk stood exactly where I left him, like a statue. I slammed the key down and shouted, "There's someone in that room!" He looked at me, blinked, then said something that I still hear in my dreams. "There's no room 306. I laughed. Or maybe it was a sob. "What are you talking about? I just came from there." He didn't flinch. That wing burned down. 1997. No rooms on the third floor anymore. I stared at him, tried to speak, failed. Behind me, the door creaked open on its own. Cold air rushed through. The rain had stopped. I turned back toward the staircase, but there was no third floor. Just 2 stories of sagging floors and cracked walls. The clerk never explained. He just slid the key into a drawer, closed it slowly, and returned to stillness, like a movie paused on the last frame. I didn't sleep that night, drove till sunrise, white-knuckling the wheel the entire way. But something followed me. Every time I check into a hotel now, I look for it. Room 306. And every time I swear I hear water running, and a whisper in the back of my mind, "Why are you back?"